All right, this is going to be self-check 2.2. This is 5 questions. That means you allow yourself 10 minutes to do them, 2 minutes per question. All right, this is going to be number 1. All right, so A, B, C, D, or E fingers. Let me see. I saw C. Joey, what is yours? E and C. Okay. So f prime means I'm finding the derivative. So f prime of x is equal to, tell me what to write.
2/3 times x squared minus 2x minus 1 to the
power of
negative 1/3.
Negative 1/3. Cool. And then what?
Now plug in 0 for x.
So you're doing f prime. Ooh, what is that, Joy?
Multiply
By
2x minus 2.
2x minus 2. You're correct because you remembered dinner.
Ah, frick! Dang it! I always forget about dinner.
Yep. And when I plug in 0, then I'm going to just go ahead and write that again. 2/3 0 squared minus 2 times 0 minus 1, all to the power of negative 1/3 times 2 times 0 minus 2, all of that in parentheses. All right, so 0 squared, just shout it out. Do some mental math.
0.
Minus 2 times 0.
0.
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
So negative 1 to the power of negative 1/3 is...
1.
Careful here. Negative 1 to the power of negative 1/3.
Negative 1.
It's still negative 1.
Why?
Yeah, so question is why. So what we have here is negative 1 to the power of negative 1/3. So that means I'm taking the cube root of negative 1, all of that divided by 1. Cube root of negative 1 is negative 1. This is all equal to negative 1. Yeah, you can take the cube root of a negative. You can't take the square root of a negative, though, until you, well, you can. It just goes into the complex numbers, which you don't do in calculus, I believe. Okay, so from here I have negative 1 times negative, or times 2/3. So I have negative 2/3 so far, times, and now I'm doing this guy. So 2 times 0, shout it out.
0.
Minus 2.
Minus 2.
Okay, so negative 2/3 times negative 2 is equal to positive 4/3. So the correct answer here is A.
So no.
I would have. I just forget about dinner. At least I did like the right way.
All right. I need to go over here, grab this question to bring it into my slide here. Oops. Okay. I need to also grab some of those. Okay, so this is going to be number 2. Numero dos. Tell me what to do. Oh, wait, before we do that, A, B, C, D, or E fingers? I see C, C, and C. All of us got C. That's probably right then. Let's see. Haha, pun. Okay, so f prime of x. Tell me what to write.
1 over x raised to the power of 1/2.
1 over x raised to the power of 1/2. I like how you did 2 steps at once.
That's what I got too, but then I kind of.
Am I done?
I forgot to do dinner. Is that one?
Yep, you forgot dinner. Dinner is what?
I keep forgetting dinner too. It'll be 1/2
Wait for 5
x
There's not
raised to the power of negative 1.
Raised to the power of negative 1/2. Cool. And we can simplify that as we plug it in. So simplify. Oh, wait. We're simplifying now. I don't need to write any of this. We're not plugging in anything. So simplified. This is equal to
1 over 2 times.
1 over 2 times x. The reason for that, I'm going to write this out in a few steps just to make sure everyone can see it. Times, oh, maybe I should do it like this. 1 over 2 times x to the power of 1/2 times x to the 1/2. So 1 is over all of this. X to the 1/2 times x to the 1/2. You add the exponents. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1. So it's 1 over 2x. And the correct answer is C.
Yay!
Yeah, so you guys got it, even though you didn't multiply by dinner. I don't know how that happened, but all right. Good guess.
Sometimes I do it out.
No, good logic, because, I don't know, somehow you were able to see, both of you, the correct answer. So, yeah, but this is the correct way of seeing it. All right. On to number 3. Let's go ahead and screen grab that. Screen capture. Screenshot.
Grab that.
I want to get rid of that and paste this one in. Okay, this is going to be number 3. All right. If sine of x is the function, f prime of that. So tell me what f prime of x is equal to.
Cosine of x.
Cosine of x. What's dinner?
1.
1, exactly. So that's how you know that you end. Always do dinner. Always check that dinner's 1. So now f prime of pi over 3 is, oh, I forgot to ask for fingers. So tell me what you got for the answer before I go on too much farther. B, C, and B. Okay, so 2 B's, 1 C. So cosine of pi over 3. This is equal to, okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and make my handy dandy coordinate plane. Cut it into thirds. Here's me cutting into thirds over here, making my triangle. I'm looking at this point. Remember, when I'm doing pi over 3, not pi over 4, I only have 2 numbers, and the numbers are square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Where do they go? What goes on this piece right here?
Root 3 over 2.
Square root of 3 over 2, and this must be the other one, 1/2. Okay, so cosine is asking for x coordinate or y coordinate?
1/2 x.
Yeah, this is equal to 1/2.
Yes. Yes. We did it right. Woohoo.
All right. Questions on number 3 before I move on? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Of gum. All right. Let's get rid of this problem and find number 4. Screen grab that. So number 4 is this problem. All right. So f of x is equal to this guy. F prime of 0 is, okay, A, B, C, D, or E, fingers. I see a B, I see a B, and
I did.
an A. Okay, we'll see who we got. We have f prime of x.
Oh wait, what? On what number?
4?
Oh, I got C.
C. Okay, so we got 2 B's and a C.
Yeah, I got C too.
Oh, 2 C's and a B, I think, then. Okay. F prime of x, tell me what to write.
So 1 over x plus 4 plus e to the negative 3x times negative 3?
Close.
Times 1.
Close. Well, are you going to continue more?
Yeah.
Okay, times dinner. So this was doubter. Then you multiply all of that by dinner.
1
I
times
keep forgetting dinner.
1 times e?
Wait. Oh, no.
What is it going to
How
be?
are we getting the
3?
1?
Yeah, where did the 1 come from, Joy?
Oh, from that first x?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 1, and I can even write it out explicitly, plus 0, because the derivative of a constant is 0, plus
E to the negative 3x.
e to the negative 3x. Okay, are we done with our derivative?
Of course not. I'm just kidding, yeah.
No. 'Cause there's
No,
an
because there's an inner, so then
Inner is
negative 3. Negative 3.
times negative 3. So this negative 3 only gets multiplied with this e to the negative 3x. It doesn't get multiplied with all of this other stuff. Cool. All right, and then we have to plug in 0. The cool thing about plugging in 0 is you don't really have to simplify. I mean, you could, but you could just plug it in as well. So, and for multiple choice, it just goes faster to plug it in most of the time. So f prime of 0 is, I'm just going to plug it in for us, 0 plus 4, I should do parentheses around where I subbed it, and then plus e to the negative 3 times 0. This is all going to be multiplied by 1 plus, well, that's a 1 plus e to the negative 3 times 0 times negative 3. I guess I could have done negative 3e to the power of 0, but whatever. All right, so this simplifies to 1 over what? What is this going to be?
5?
1 over 5. Yep. Because e to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0,
There's 1.
is 1. 4 plus 1, we got 5. Again, this guy here is e to the power of 0, which is equal to 1. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. All right, and this is all going to be multiplied by this, which is dinner plus dinner inner, or dinner times dinner inner.
-2.
So we got a -2. That is correct. Yeah, -2,
So it's A.
which is equal to -2/5, which is A. So do you guys see where the -2 came from? Or, yeah, this -2, where did it come from?
The dinner.
This whole thing right here, I guess I do parentheses around it. This whole thing in the parentheses is e to the 0 times -3, and e to the power 0 is 1, so it's -3 here. -3 plus 1 is a -2.
Yeah.
And then our final answer is -2/5. And last question, and then I can let you guys out. So this is going to be number 5. So here's our function. I'm going to go ahead and do it for us.
Wrong one, Mr. Snow.
Oh, dang it. Thank you. Forgot to screen grab our new one. Here's our new problem. So really quickly, going through this. So if this is our function, then our derivative f prime of x, and my handwriting is going to get sloppy because I'm going fast. This is going to be cosine of e to the -x. All this times -1, because derivative of inner is -1. And when I plug in, oh, it's just asking for that. So the answer is
And it's A.
A.
It stays the same.
Did you guys get A or a different letter?
What about
I got an
the
A.
E, though?
Oh, E.
Because isn't that an inner? And then that's inner?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Joy plus 1. Joy gets extra credit point. So yeah, this is not times 1.
excited about it, right?
This is times inner. Inner is e to the -x, and then finally inner is times -1. Thank you for catching that, Joy. So the answer is E. All right, that concludes the video. You guys are dismissed. Say goodbye to the video.